Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna show you guys how to fix your Resident Evil 4 settings for your graphic settings. So, some of you may be having the issue where your game graphic settings are not saving, and I was having this issue every single time I ran the game, which was pretty annoying. But I mean, it's not that big of an issue compared to other games, but it was pretty annoying that my graphic settings weren't saving because they'd be all messed up. So these are my graphic settings right now. Right. And they're saved. They don't leave. I don't have an issue. Um yeah, it works fine. And my graphic settings don't reset. So let me show you guys what you have to do. Right. Give me a second. Let me pull out this file from here. Where was it? I'll move it back to desktop. Right. All right. So look, we have this file, right? Local config default. It is going to be here. Look, this file is going to be here, right under local config, right? What you guys want to do is you want to first go here. You go to manage, right? You want to go to browse local files. This will bring you here to Steam, Steam program files, Steam apps, common, and then Resident Evil 4 Biohazard, right? Resident Evil 4. That's what it's named, and you have Resident Evil 4 right here. You want to go to your properties, then you want to go to compatibility, and then you want to put run this program as administrator. This might fix it for some of you, but it did not fix it for me, so it doesn't really matter. But it could fix it for some of you. You could try that, right? Then what you need to do is, if that does not work, you'll want to go into here, right? Let me just open it up. I don't know if it'll work or not, because technically it was in my recycle bin. Okay, here we go. So these are all the default settings, graphic settings for the game. If you look into the game, you'll see like hair strands. That's one thing. Tessellation, anti-aliasing, ambient occlusion, particle lighting. Frame rate. All this stuff is here, right? VSync, right? Vertical synchronization. All this is here, and what you have to do. The reason why your game keeps on resetting the graphics, right, is because this is the default settings are here. It's in the file for the game. So when you start up the game, it loads up the default settings again and again and again. I don't know if any other videos have gone over this, because most videos I've seen, they just tell you to run it on admin and it'll save the settings. No, that doesn't work, because the default settings are still in the file, the folder, right, for the game. So what you have to do is you just delete it, right? After that's deleted, this is the local config. It doesn't really matter. This is just refresh rate, width of the game, right? This is just for, how your game setting is, right? On the top, right? The screen, right? But here, down here, when you scroll down, you see these are all my settings for the game. I can't find it. Strand here, it's on 2. So I think there's 0, 1, and 2. 0 is off, 1 is low, and 2 is high, I think, right? So mine is on 2. You don't have to put these numbers here. If you really want to go through with it, you could do 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Or you could always just get the default settings, right? The default settings file, and you can update it to whatever you want it, right? And then it'll just stay as the default. That will be the default settings. But the easier way to do it is just what you want to do is, before you first open the game up, right? Let's say you open the game up. You'll see my files are still the same. My graphic settings should be still the same. Right. Let's see. Excuse me. All right. Seems to be the same. I can usually tell just by the background of the game. Graphics. Well, see, ray tracing is already on. 2. Everything's here. See, hair strands is on high. So it's off, low, and high. What you want to do is you want to put all these settings to where you want it, right? Don't quit the game. Don't save it. Don't exit this tab. After you have all your settings done, right, saved, on here, you want to go to right here. Right? You want to go right here. And once you go here, you want to delete that file I told you. Local config default. You'll delete it. After you delete it, you could close that file explorer out. You go back. It'll save. The top right. You'll want this circle right here to stop. It'll be going in a circle, or it'll blink for like 10 seconds. After it's gone, you can exit the game, close the game, and your files should change in the config. Hold up. Let me show you guys. It should change in local config right here, all the way in the bottom. And since the default file is gone, now once you open the game up again, your files should have no effect on it, since it'll just be in the default graphic settings, right? That you set, not from the game settings. So I hope that helps, right? And peace out.